Yo, what's going on everyone? My name is Damien, also known as qybii. How is everyone going today? If you guys don't know by now, I'm doing a hard 50. This is day 36. Yes, day 36. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Streaming every day, uploading everything every day. Everything you want to know about that is the link in the description to all my profiles. Streaming and uploading every single day. Yes, you heard that correctly. I appreciate all love and support I've been getting in every single video. So without further ado, let's get into the travesty that was the 2025 NBA All-Star game. And a video will be coming out tomorrow explaining about how they can fix the All-Star game in the future and the whole entire weekend. So make sure you guys stay tuned from that. Probably about 20 to 24 hours from now, I'll have that video out for you guys. The NBA 2025 NBA All-Star game was a very interesting one. After last season's being the highest scoring All-Star game in NBA history, Adam Silver thought it was time to switch things up to try and make things a little bit more competitive. And that's why they brought in this 3-team format, and the winner from the Rising Stars Challenge, I guess on the first night of All-Star weekend, was going to go through to verse one of the teams to try and make up the full bracket. First up, we had Team Kenny, who consisted of Jalen Brunson, Tyler Hero, Jaren Jackson Jr., Evan Mobley, J-Dub, Darius Garland, Cade Cunningham, and last but not least, Anthony Edwards, who apparently just didn't sub into the game or just wasn't even in uniform ready to play, and apparently he was nursing an injury, but we'll get to more of that news in a second. And obviously in this game, they're going up against Team Chuck should I say, who's consisted of Victor Wembanyama, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, who was injured before the All-Star break, so he obviously did not risk it in this one. Pascal Siakam, Donovan Mitchell, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Cole Anthony Towns. Also a pretty stacked team. Victor Wembanyama, Trae Young, and Alfred Sengun also are coming off the bench for this team. That's not a bad lineup if you ask me. And Team Kenny, which is Team Global Stars, they quite comfortably take their first game in that one. But I'm not even too intrigued to talk about the scores or anything in this one. I'm not going to sit here and go through every single team, but you guys kind of get the gist on who's on what team. You can even see on screen right now the two teams who I haven't talked about. But right before the tip-off against the Rising Stars, this would have been about 30 minutes before, or maybe a bit earlier than that before the pre-game press conferences, LeBron James actually ruled himself out by saying he's nursing a sore foot and a sore ankle discomfort, and he wasn't ready to go tonight. So that's two of the biggest stars just not playing in the All-Star game, obviously Anthony Edwards and LeBron James. So that took a lot of excitement out already. There's obviously a lot of people in that stadium who came there just to see LeBron. But if he's injured, he's injured. You can't do nothing much about it. And I'm not going to mention that there was like 3 games of basketball, all going first to 40 by the way. There was not that much basketball played, but somehow the NBA and the TNT coverage managed to be almost 4 hours long. There was a whole bunch of bullshit in the start, in the middle, in the timeouts. I mean, for some reason, Kevin Hart got like 45 minutes worth of screen time in between timeouts, before the games, post games, all this other crap. I mean, cool, you had Mr. Beast and the Damian Lillard and the Lucky Fan who won $100,000. That was cool, but is it necessary? They're thinking too far outside the box, and they're truly just taken away from the competitive nature that used to be in the All-Star game. I've stood on this opinion ever since, unfortunately, Kobe Bryant has passed away, rest in peace. But man, I just thought since, I guess, the player who's named after the MVP trophy now could bring spirit back to this NBA game, we have not seen defense in the NBA game since the 2020 NBA All-Star game. So it definitely has everyone a bit fucked up in that conspiracy. Because you can even see in this game here, like once we get to the game winner, Victor Wembanyama actually gets quite annoyed because obviously his teammates aren't playing defense. But I guess he was the only one really like getting blocks and making hustle plays out there. There goes Stephen Curry, the 2025 All-Star Game MVP as well, by the way. But as I said, 3 games, first to 40, and has somehow managed to make the coverage, I guess like almost 4 hours long. As I said, all the bullshit in between, Kevin Hart getting an excessive amount of screen time, I don't know what the fuck for. I guess like the only way I could really think about this All-Star format getting changed is the fact that Adam Silver was pretty much just on the limb from last season from being the highest ever All-Star scoring game in NBA history. And also since it could have been the TNT's farewell All-Star game, well, it definitely is the last All-Star game as a crew together. So maybe Adam Silver was trying to like input them by making them select a draft and go head to head. But man, it can't be that, surely not. I'm just talking about the NBA All-Star game specifically in tonight, guys, but please make sure you guys tune in for the video tomorrow. It's going to be about the entire weekend. It's going to be a lengthy video, so make sure you guys subscribe and have post notifications turned on for that one. This format wasn't it. I said it like 3 times now. 3 games, 4 hours long, just a whole bunch of shit. The timeouts would go, there should have been 30-second timeout because how short the games actually are. But these timeouts were anywhere between 2 and 7 minutes was the highest recording timeout. because there was this shit going on left, right, and center. Concerts, as I mentioned a million times, Kevin Hart, stuff going on with the crowd, Damian Lillard, Mr. Beast, whatever it may be. But I'm happy to say that this NBA All-Star weekend was a complete failure in terms of the All-Star game. We'll get to everything else in tomorrow's video, but I'm actually going to wrap this one up for tonight. A nice little teaser to lead into tomorrow's video. Guys, let me know what you think about the All-Star game, and was it really worth watching? I'm not going to lie, this is the first All-Star game in a very long time I haven't gone back and watched, because obviously I'm in Australia. These games are usually on while I'm at work. I didn't even bother going back and watching highlights or anything, because I'm just not interested anymore. If the NBA players aren't going to be interested, then why should I be interested? Without further ado, this has been your boy QB. Thank you so much, all the love and support, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.